Okay, if a bunch of kids like 18 to 20 years old could get $60,000 plus of free money on the internet for their project, why can't you? Actually, what they did is they were tinkering around with a laser toy gun. That's right. They're engineering students and just playing around all the time. And one guy knows some coding, the other guy likes mechanical stuff, and they got together and started working on this project. Yeah. And what's neat too is that the people at the crowdfunding site where they were, the project is on now, and they're breaking all their records and they're going to have this money. I don't know how they're going to go back to school and even finish college once they get all this money, but they helped them every step of the way, put together their project for the site, even help them build it, what they should do, what they should not do, and all this kind of stuff, all for free, and they, charge nothing to go on the site. They just get a small percentage of the money that they raise on the site. And that's what it's life is about. It's trying it. It's taking an idea, running with it somewhere. You fail, you don't fail, you try this, you try that. You get somebody to get help. You ask anybody, that will lead you to somebody else that maybe have help. Maybe they won't, maybe they will. There's no guarantees. There's only if you don't do nothing, nothing's going to happen. So you got to do something, and who the hell knows what's going to happen? Well, here's three kids. Listen to this interview. And how they went, had this idea, went on the internet, $60,000. That's right. Boy, I know they go to a state college, and that's almost 2, 3, 4 years of tuition for them. Well, Ibrahim Pasha, wonderful, delightful name. It sounds like it should be part of a song or something. But the more important name to me is Skirmos. This is your laser tag gun outfit that you and your two buddies from college, or you were still in college, made up this thing and already got $60,000 on the internet for it already. So how did it come about?
All right, so I just break through the story. All right, let's see. So me and my friend Richard, the one that grew up in Skone Park as well, we were always working on projects together. And one day we were working on a Segway in my bedroom.
A Segway, one of those things you drive around without anything, right?
Exactly. We actually finished it and it works.
Really?
But, yeah.
Wow, you gonna sell that too on Kickstarter?
Its frame is made out of wood, so probably.
I see.
Yeah,
well, go back to the drawing board.
Yeah. So Richard's more software based. Mm-hmm. He likes hardware, but he doesn't really understand it that well. So, and I'm more hardware. So we wanted to do something that involved both of our skills well. So and we've always played, video games like Halo and Call of Duty, and we wanted to play those in real life. So we were like, we played paintball and airsoft, but the thing about airsoft is that people can cheat because...
Now, airsoft, those little pellets, is that what you shoot?
Exactly. There's little plastic pellets, and you shoot at somebody, and, they can get hit, and they might even feel it, Like, I don't know, feel lie about getting hit, because, if you don't play with a referee, there's no, score counter. So in laser tag, the computer runs the game for you. It's the referee. So, if you get hit, your gun stops working and whatever. I
see. Well, they know. You can't cheat. Get the cheaters. Nope. So this is what your guns, and they don't even, they can't be mistaken for real guns at all. But they look sort of almost like a gun. And so you go out with your buddies and play this game, but it's like playing Halo, but for real, right?
Exactly. So. So we've played laser tag before when we were little, and laser tag's probably the best way to play a video game in real life. But the laser tag systems out there today are still like stuck in the 70s. You shoot a player and then their gun stops working for like 10 seconds and they get back to the game. But you want something more elaborate if you're going to be playing a video game in real life. So we were like, let's take the basics of laser tag, but give it a frame so that it doesn't look like a child's toy also. So, it doesn't look exactly like a real gun. It has lights in it, but it still has it still has a shape that doesn't
Yeah.
make it look cheesy. And
No, it looks like something from a spaceship movie or something.
yeah, uh, so we put an LCD screen on it, and then the LCD screen it displays all the things that you would see in a first-person shooter video game,
Oh.
like your health, your ammo, your squad
Hmm.
members, perks that come up on your screen. So you could have, because theoretically you could have a unlimited amount of guns in one gun because the software can just change how each gun
I see. So, but it
acts.
gives you things like if you shoot three people in a row or something, it gives you extra camouflage or something
Exactly.
like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you because just like in a video game like Halo, if you get 3 kills in a row, you get this thing called triple kill, which is like a
Ah,
kill streak. So you could, and then in Call of Duty, you get perks for getting more kills. So like you would get like an overshield or like a or an airstrike, and then you
I
could
see.
do those things in the game just virtually with the software. And the cool thing is you can change the games. You can plug it into your computer through via USB and reprogram
Ah,
the game. And then if you don't know how to program, you can go on our website and download new game
I
types.
see. Well, I mean, I guess other people can contribute to games on your website too if you think of
Exactly. So you
something and
put your
share
own game
people. So you're
up.
going to be like a clearinghouse for all these people who love this authentic, laser tag game that is more than that, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, your video is great too. On your Kickstarter page. Gosh, I mean, who did that? You just find some kids at school or what?
Alan, the video was shot in Seattle, except for the interviews that was
Uh,
me and Richard was shot here. Yeah, Alan handled the whole video. He edited it. He's like really good with the
At the camera.
editing stuff. Yeah.
Huh? No, it's a wonderful game just to see because it really brings to life, what you're trying to do. I mean, it's just like playing a video game in real life with all this other, accoutrements that you normally get in a, laser tag game or paintball. I mean, that seems, almost archaic now when you see yours. So now, but you have a couple more years of school left, right? And you got like almost $60,000 in a couple of weeks. So and you got almost 3 more weeks left. So I mean, are you guys going to buy the school and not
Uh,
finish anymore? Or what?
so right now, the $60,000 will cover our first production run.
Ah,
So it'll just go towards the raw materials to make
right.
I think we're up to like 500. So we have to make 500
Ah.
now. Yeah, and then hopefully we have some interest from around that want to see this product go up. So hopefully we might get funding in the future maybe.
Ah, I see. So the fat cats now see an interest in you.
Yeah.
But
He's
remember,
messed up.
they don't want to date; they want to get married.
Maybe, yeah.
But so people coming to you from your internet fundraising that who want to distribute and maybe find out more about it and do partnerships with you. That's what's happening.
Uh, yeah, we've gotten some well, one from Discovery Channel actually wants to do a small piece on it. Yeah, which is pretty.
Wow!
Yeah,
Well, that's right in your neighborhood where you are. Yeah.
yeah. Downtown Silver Spring, they have their headquarters there.
Yeah, they're right in the area because I don't live far from you either. I'm in Kensington.
Okay.
So I'm right down the street. So now the Discovery Channel wants you. I mean, how are you going to keep studying, with all this neat stuff going on?
Yeah, actually, right before the Skype test, I was taking the midterm. Skype video chat. I mean, we're just gonna do it on. We're just been doing it on the side, but over the summer, we're gonna do this
I
full
see.
time.
Got it. How many more years do you have?
Uh, me and Richard are both juniors, and
Ah.
Alan's actually a freshman, so he's got 3
Oh,
years.
he's dragging along a lot. But you only have a year left after this semester, huh? Ah, well, that's you could drag that out maybe, and I think a lot of those engineers. I know my boy took 5.5 years or something like that. I don't know what it was, 4.5 or
Might take
nobody.
longer if I slack
Well,
off a
you
little
got to
bit.
grab that opportunity. Somebody's throwing you a bunch of money.
Yeah.
Has the Defense Department contacted you yet?
No. Hope so for like training simulations, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, because that's cool stuff, and it's, you know, with the little screen. I mean, you got a video display right on the gun, you know, which is a wonderful thing. So you guys just figured that all out after just a year or two of school and figured out how to do this, huh?
Let's see. We worked on the Segway, and
Uh-huh.
I think actually the week after we finished the Segway, we were like, okay, we got to build this, and we made a prototype over the summer,
Oh, really?
and
Wow.
we actually have an old video on YouTube that shows our old prototypes in that video, but they are terrible compared to what we have now.
So in other words, the ones I see on your video in YouTube, can you see that or not?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, that's the old version, huh? Well, that looks real cool to me. I mean,
Oh no, no, that's the new version.
oh,
But
that's the new.
yeah, but that's
Okay,
not going to be. That's not like a final design. That's still a
right.
prototype.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's just a prototype. You got the prototype figured out. How about your teachers? You get much help in school with this?
No.
They're too busy doing their own projects, huh?
Yeah, it's not really. Yeah, it's not really related
So
to
the
it.
best way to people to get the, and by the way, I mean it seems very cheap for what the heck you're getting. I mean, you know, you're selling for like you could get into this game for $100, right?
Exactly.
And well, I mean, it has to be double that once you go in the market, right? After you get rid of this fundraising, I would think. I don't know, but uh, and so that's why it's really, if people are interested in something, this is the time to do it while you're still in Kickstarter mode,
Right.
before it gets retail price and you get all those people making money in the middle, and so the
Yeah.
price has to go up. And a good way to find you guys is really just skirmos.com. That's skirmos.com, and that will get you to the Kickstarter, your fundraising site, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Our website will be like revamped a little bit after the Kickstarter. To host all the
Right,
games.
right,
So it'll be
right,
more
right.
complicated. But right now it's simple. Yeah.
Well, wonderful. Well, thank you for being here, and everybody should go to skirmos.com. Skirmos! Take care. Okay, now time to go down to the garage, down the basement, I mean, or out of the garage, or get together those stuff, those ideas you have. Who knows what works? Nobody does. But now you have a place to try to see if there's a market for it, and it costs you nothing. You know, it doesn't get better than this. Every idea has a chance nowadays, no matter who you are. So start taking your chances. Don't go playing the lottery. Give something back, something of your idea that you can share with people.